Hey, how's it going? This is Rob from Justin's Toys, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a new design invented by me called the Super 7 Link Fishtail. Also, as a bonus, I'm going to show you how to make the Super 7 Skip Link Fishtail on the Monster Tail as well. So these are all different color schemes. Some of them are 7 links and some of them are 6 links. And you'll see in the video what I mean by those numbers. And I'm going to show you how to make these on the Rainbow Loom. And these two are the Skip Link variations, which I will show you how to make on the Monster Tail. So let's get started. Okay, so the setup for this loom is very simple. You just have to have 3 bar pins all facing the same direction, and everything is perfectly aligned. So you can take your hook and do one of these and just have a base on both ends of the loom. That way it's secure. And we're just going to be using these 3 pegs right here. To do it on the Monster Tail, instead of using these 3 pegs, we're just going to be using these 3 pegs. Okay, so for my bracelet in this tutorial, I'm going to do the same exact color scheme, except I'm going to swap the clears with glow-in-the-dark white. So at this point, I'm grabbing my center fishtail color, which is all around white for me. So just 1 white will be okay. Alright, and I want to triple cap this. If you know how to triple cap this, good for you, but if you don't, I'm gonna have my hook on the right of this rubber band, bring it through the loop, bring it around the top of this band. I'm touching my skin right here, bring it through the loop and bring it behind, down this time, and I'm brushing against my skin and I'm going in front of this bottom band. And then I'm just gonna push. So as you can see, there's 3 ends right here, and that is going to be my capped or triple cap band that I'm applying to this bottom left peg right here. Alright, push down, bring it all the way to the bottom, and at this point I'm gonna grab another white and place it on these 2 pegs on the left, just like that. Now I want to grab another white and place it right here on top. So just like a fishtail, that's how you start it off. And at this point, I want to grab my first color of my rainbow, which is red, and we are ready to begin looping. So we're going to grab all 3 ends of this triple cap right here, and we're going to bring it up and over. Okay, and we're going to push down, and then we're going to put 1 white on top, just like that. And then we're going to bring up the bottom white on both of these pegs. So 1 over here, and on this side we're going to bring the bottom white up. But we want to go inside this band right here. So we're going in, grabbing just that bottom and bringing it up and over. Okay, so next we want to grab a color band. So next in line for my rainbow is pink. Place it on the 2 right pegs. Then grab another white. Push down and make some space. And place it on the 2 left pegs. And again, we're going to bring up just the bottom whites on these 2 pegs. So 1, make sure you get inside these colored bands. Grab just that bottom, bring it up and over. Okay? Now the reason why this is called Super 7 Link Fishtail is because we're going to repeat this process until there is a total of 7 colored bands on this peg. So next in line for my rainbow is orange. and grab the white, place it on top just like this, and grab the bottom white on both of these two left pegs. Again, get inside over here and grab that white and bring it up. Push down, repeat. Bend, bend, push down. Next is yellow, white, bend, bend, push down. Next is neon green, white, up, in front, just the bottom, bring it up. So as you can see right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bands on this right peg, which means I have one more, and then we start switching up the sequence. So lime green, and the white, bring up just the bottoms, so 1 and 2, and this is where it switches up. You're gonna go on this rightmost peg and grab the furthest bottom one, which is the first one we started with, this red. We're gonna bring it around and over into the center of this fishtail. Okay? Push down. Make sure these are always in order. It's kind of like a fishtail. You always want to make sure the bottom band's on the bottom and none of these bands are overlapping. So now we're going back to our sequence. So this is the new start of the sequence. Grabbing one color, putting it on the two right, and one white, putting it on the two left pegs, and then bringing up the bottom white bands on both the left two pegs. So 1, get in front of all of these, grab just that bottom white, 2, and then that bottom rainbow. Bring it all the way around this rightmost peg and to the center of the fishtail. So that is that complete sequence. And now it just gets routine. It's going to get a lot easier. I'm going to go a little faster just so you can understand the sequence. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Push down. Grab a color. Wrong color. Grab a color. Grab a white. 1, 2, 3. Push down. Grab a color. Grab a white. 1, 2, 3. Push down. Grab a color. Grab a white. 1, 2, 3. Easy, right? Grab a red. Grab a white. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so eventually you'll see it starts to get congested over here. And what you can do is you just pull it forward and tug on it a little bit. Eventually it'll grow out. And I'm just gonna continue this whole entire thing until this is long enough to fit around my wrist. So I will be back once it's about 6.5 inches. Alright, so I am approaching the end because it is getting long enough to fit around my wrist. And I'm just gonna do, I guess, 3 more colors before I start to end it. Okay, and this is going to be my last color that I'm applying. Push down. And now, instead of putting on the rainbow colors, we're just going to put whites on top. Bring the bottom of both whites up, just like we did before. And then bring the bottom rainbow color up into the center. So push down. You don't have to grab a color, we're just grabbing one white, putting it on top, grabbing the bottom band on the 2 left pegs. So this white. And grabbing that bottom color, bringing it up and over, and push down. Grab another white, bring the bottom white on both of these 2 left pegs up, and bringing up just that bottom color, up and over to the center. And push down. Grab another white, bring up the bottom, bring over that neon orange to the center, push down, grab another white, bring up the bottom, and bring up the color, up and over, and bring up the white, bring up the color, and right here we have 2 whites on these ends. At this point you still want to bring up that bottom white, so 1 and 2, and right over here you can bring this white up and over to this peg so that we can clip these 2. So at this point, grab a C-clip and then clip these 2 white ends. Easiest thing to do is hold it about halfway, pull on this, and just grab those 2. Okay? Once you have both of them, pull it off. And as you can see, let me zoom out and focus. That is what it looks like. We can just tug on it just to have it reach its natural state, which is way more appealing. Okay, and then take the C-clip right here, as you can see, it naturally curls one way, and that's the way you want to curl it. You want to clip these 3 ends of that triple cap band that we started with. So I'm just going to identify those 3, which is these right here. And I'm going to apply it back onto the loom, right onto that peg, so that it's easier to clip. Just like that. And again, right here. We're just going to bring this down. Clip it. And pull it off. Okay? So there you have it. That is the completed Super 7 Link Fishtail. Alright, the way that I have it clipped, you can even wear it flat, just like a triple link chain. So right now I'm going to show you how to start it, even though it's pretty self-explanatory. But I'm going to utilize this time to teach you how to make the skip super link variation, which is this right here. As you see, this is a normal one, regular 7 super link fishtail, and this is the skip super link. So you're basically just skipping the links. And the first thing you want to do to start it off is triple cap this. So I'm not going to teach you how to do it again. I'm just going to do it and put it on that left peg. Then grab another green, place it on these 2 pegs, and then grab a silver, because this is my colors, and then grab another green, place it on these 2. Oh, this is a effective band. Place it on these 2. And at this point, when you have 2 greens, you want to grab that triple capped green on the bottom left peg, all 3 ends, and then just bring it up. Okay? Now normally I would grab another silver and place it here, but since this is the skip link variation, I'm not grabbing a silver and I'm just grabbing a green and I'm placing it on top. Just like this. Again, we're grabbing both bottoms of the greens, one here, but the other green you got to make sure you're going inside this silver and grab that green and bring it up. Okay? Then push down. Now you want to grab a silver, place it on the 2 right pegs, and then grab a green and place it on the 2 left pegs. And again, bring up the bottom greens on both sides. 1 peg over here, again get into these silvers and bring up that bottom green. Just the bottom green, making sure the order is still intact. Okay? Next, we're skipping a link, so we're not grabbing a silver, we're grabbing a green, and we're placing it here and bringing up the bottom greens on the 2 left pegs. Again, getting in that silver. Okay, push down, and now we're doing the link. So grab a silver, place it on the 2 right pegs, and grab a green. Place it on these 2. Okay, again, bring up the bottom greens. 1 and 2. Okay, so once there's 3 links over here and you are placing a fishtail band on normally, this is when you bring up the bottom greens. So the bottom 2 greens, just like that. And you're also finally bringing that link up. Alright? Up into the center, just like that. Once you do that, next is grabbing a silver and grabbing a green. So eventually you'll see a routine. I'm just gonna count, bring it up, and bring it up. And this is how I keep track. Next is just gonna be a regular green. So you're placing one on top, then you're bringing up the bottoms. 1, 2, then the silver. Okay? Push down, then silver, then green. Okay? And then we're just bringing up the bottom of the greens. 1, 2. Then 1 on top. 1, 2, 3. Then 2 on top. 1, 2. And bring up 1, 2. So it's basically 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 1, 2, 3. I know that sounds really confusing, but basically 1, 1, 2, 3. Push down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Push down. 1, 2, 1, 2. One, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that's pretty much the whole entire cycle. I'm just going to continue this until it's long enough. As you can see, it's starting to grow. And I will be right back. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so at this point, it looks like it's long enough, as you can see. So, I'm gonna stop putting the links on, the silver bands, and I'm only gonna continue putting on green bands. So the last set that I put on was silver and green. This time I'm just putting a regular green on top. I'm bringing up the 2. Okay. Bring it to the center. Then I'm taking another regular green and putting on the left 2 pegs. Bringing up the bottoms. 2. But this time I'm bringing the silver in. Okay. So again, a green, bring up the bottoms. Again, another green. And this time we're going to bring up a silver. 1, 2, 3. Again, another green, just regular. 1, 2. And this one, we're just bringing up the bottom green. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to bring this green over to this peg. And we're going to clip these two ends right here. So grab a C-clip, get in there, bring this up. Once you have them both clipped, pull it off. Okay. And then straighten it out. Once you have it straightened it out, find that triple cap band that we started with. Grab all 3 ends. I'm just going to apply this back onto the monster tail so it's easier to clip. Put all these 3 ends around this peg, just like that. And make sure it's wrapped around straight because it should be perfect. As you can see, straight, and clip it. Alright, so I got all 3 ends over there. And pull it off. Okay, so that is the skip link variation. As you can see, there's more gaps in between, so it kind of gives it a different look. That is the completed Super 7 Link Fishtail. Alright, this is Rob from Justin's Toys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please like it and share it if you enjoyed it. And happy looming!